We're going to have a little presentation. Maybe I should stand over here. Steve, stand over here. So I apologize if my back's toward you, but... Okay. I've arranged a little reenactment of your life.
It is your grandpa.
Hitting the highlights of each decade to bring us up to the present. And everyone needs to open a pathway that way. Okay. So, Steve was born March 11th, 1963 in Merrill to Mary Ann Zog and Eugene Stahl, neither of whom could be here today. One is in heaven and the other is in Arizona, which is pretty close to heaven if you're over 70. As a toddler, Steve was already getting into things he shouldn't. If you look at the invitation I sent, there is proof that Steve was drinking the last few sips out of his parents' empty beer bottles when they weren't looking. Yep, he was hitting the sauce at an early age. Soon it was time for Steve to start school. He went to Maple Grove Elementary out in Hamburg. By 3rd grade, he was already becoming a man. A man named Sonny Bono. Testosterone was flowing at an early age, and Steve grew a mustache to prove it. As a teenager, whenever he wasn't helping on the farm or having kidney surgeries, Steve was sneaking off on his 10-speed to one of his favorite fishing holes. Of course, it was hard to hide what he'd been up to when he came home because he was a pretty good fisherman right from the start. In Steve's 20s, he married a blonde school teacher named Chris. He was so busy with field work.
Oh my.
That's how he went down the aisle with the tractor.
Okay, now we gotta go at the start.
Two little girls followed, first Lindsay and then Jenna, who also spent time with their dad on the tractor learning about farm life. In his 30s, Steve was working full-time at a cheese processing plant in Marathon. This is what he looked like on a daily basis.
Oh, that's awesome.
Steve worked at Marathon Cheese for 18 years?
16 and a half.
Okay, 16 and a half. Gaining lifelong friends like Bruce Latch.
Oh, yeah.
And then Steve turned 40. What a decade it's been. In 2005, he married for the second time to me, changing to a brunette and making lots of other changes in his life. Uh-oh, I'm late as usual. Steve also fell in love with travel and became a full-fledged tourist. Show him the sign, Jenna.
Right here.
He's coming around. He's coming back.
Let's see, he was at a new job at Greenheck Fans. Show him the sign.
They have been to all these places plus some. Yes.
Can't see it.
Making more lifelong friends and marrying me gave him 2 stepdaughters, Leah and another Jenna, and later a granddaughter, Isabella. On Monday, Steve will turn 50. Everyone standing in this room, or sitting in this room, today is here because we want him to know how much we love and care about him. I don't know anyone who appreciates a new experience, a new adventure, or a new type of food as much as Steve. Steve, you are funny, smart, active, and good looking, but not for long. Take a look at your future, honey. It ain't pretty. Do it again, do it again. We have a round of applause for all of our actors. I hope you enjoyed the performance. Thank you all so much for coming tonight to celebrate Steve's life. It means a lot to both of us. Now enjoy.